And you know what's weird? A shooter that came out the same year is also going through a revival.
Yes, you were telling me
That
about this.
yeah, Battlefield 2042 is like nearly bug free, and they fixed all the modes, and they did a bunch of work to make it a really good Battlefield game. Um, you know,
Yeah,
and that's awesome because I'm gonna be real with you. I don't give a shit about hero shooters.
sure.
Which kind of took over for a while, and like Doom's multiplayer is not great. It's strictly like a single player game, and
Yep.
it's like really the only arena shooter for a while that was doing well was like COD,
Yeah.
and and COD is filled with gross as shit microtransactions.
I mean, yes, but
Yeah, but like it's so aggressive, dude. Like log into Modern Warfare 2 right now.
I did it when it launched. It was there. It was all there.
Oh no, but like it's not. It's like 5 times as bad.
Ugh.
It's so fucking unbelievably gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, like like I understand that they need to make money, but Jesus fucking
They are
Christ.
Call of Duty. They are making money.
Yeah, they need to make all the money though.
Always and forever.
Um, but no, so yeah, so it's nice to see like Battlefield's back, Halo's back, like that kind of thing, like. Because like for a while it was like, hey man, Overwatch and Valorant, this is the future of shooters,
I
along
mean,
with Fortnite.
okay, so that's the problem is that they're back in that they're doing well. They're not back in that they are challenging Valorant or
No, no, and I don't think anything is. I think Valorant is going to be a CS:GO League of Legends type game where it's
yep,
just forever.
yep.
Um, which that's fine. Like that, it's just that like Battlefield and Halo, like I enjoyed Halo during seasons 2 and 3, but like it was not a very healthy player base. And then Battlefield 2042, when it came to Game Pass, I played it for a little bit and was like, oh, okay, this seems like it's getting better than when I rented it a couple of years ago. It's still not great though.
Right.
And then went about my day. So, um, yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Um
Do you think the kids will get back into the Halos and the Battlefields?
some, but it's not going to be
Uh,
a trend switch, of course.
Battlefield is actually on Game Pass because the EA stuff is on
That's
there. I
right.
forgot about that.
That's
And
right.
then and then it's also on sale for like $10 on Steam for the next couple weeks. So
Well, that's
I
cool.
honestly thought, yeah, I honestly thought about picking up the Steam version.
Uh,
uh,
yeah. I got enough video games. Far too many
no,
going on right
dude.
now.
Yeah, between like the revival of Halo and Baldur's Gate and Spider-Man and Mario and Forza and
Yep. It's all out. We're
yeah,
all going all out right now.
yeah, I'm kind of glad Starfield isn't great.
Yeah.
Like I'm not happy that like the game isn't as good as it could be. I'm happy that it's like, well,
All
now
right.
I
It's
don't
one
have
less
another
thing I have to
time
worry
sink.
about.
Yeah, like I've been chipping away at Sea of Stars. I'm about to get the fourth party member. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja, you seem oddly quiet this recording.
He's hanging out.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't like Halo, so
Real okay, like that. No, that's a discussion unto itself. What was what was not appealing about Halo? Though
I didn't
I
like
don't know.
movement. I didn't like time to kill. I didn't like the weapons. I haven't played it since Infinite launched. I just wasn't a fan.
Alright, fair enough. Did you like the older ones or like even then like no?
Uh, 3
The
was
three was.
probably the last one I liked.
Yeah. That's fair.
Story for Reach was great.
Yep.
Really enjoyed the campaign for Reach, but the rest of them, not so much. Not for me.
No, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Three also makes sense. That game is very methodical. not as methodical as Reach though. Reach's multiplayer is like so slow when you go to it. Oh fuck! Forgot
Hey,
about that.
You lived.
he lived.
Mm-hmm. We sure did. Oh, we're back here.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
They were waiting for you. Oh, 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 oh,
Oh, I'm dead.
oh
I'm
no! Nice, nice. Uh-huh.
Jesus.
I'm not above cheese.
Whatever we gotta do, man.
This
Literally
is
life
Dark
and death.
Souls.
That's funny.
All right. Well, fair enough. So what? So Ninja, I gotta ask, like, what shooters have you been into? Then.
That's a good question. Modern Warfare 2 was good. It's probably the last Call of Duty that I really enjoyed, and then the remake or re-release or whatever.
Of 4, yeah. That was,
Yeah.
or are you talking about the reboot of?
No, even like the
Modern-
reboot, I didn't think was all that like great.
I really like the reboot of 1 a lot, but no, I get what you're saying.
Titanfall 2 was great.
Titanfall 2, that's a goated one right there, is what that is.
The rumors of a Titanfall 3 are churning, and that has me excited.
I
Well,
don't buy it.
here's the thing about that.
I'm going to be heartbroken, but I'm excited.
It just we were looking at teasing tweets from Insomniac years ago,
Uh-huh.
and just like it was, and that was like about Resistance. It was like they were just posting some
Yeah.
Resistance stuff for fun, and everyone's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Nope.
Speaking of good ass shooters, that we're never getting another one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's never gonna be another Resistance.
Probably never another Killzone since Horizon did so much better than it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah,
You know, like
I really enjoyed Killzone 2.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed 2
yeah.
and 3. I even enjoyed Shadowfall. It wasn't as good as 2 or 3, but it was still good.
Hmm.
The last Killzone was really pretty.
Yes, it was definitely one of those early like, hey, look at what the PS4 can do. You know, like that is very true.
I really like games with like destructible environments. So like, I think it was Bad Company.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
you
all
can
the
destroy
Battlefield
like walls and
games
shit.
have that. Like the whole 2042 has that shit.
I might pick that up and try that out.
It's on it's on Game Pass, my man.
Red Faction, the first Red Faction was really good.
I didn't enjoy the Red Faction games.
My buddies and I would end up like we would just create tunnels in whatever level there was, and then get the gun that shoots through walls and look for each other and trying to shoot each other through walls with the gun.
Oh man.
It's
did
ridiculous.
you play Time Splitters?
Yeah, Time Splitters is fun.
Any of y'all on that Unreal Tournament?
No, that was very
No.
popular. Anytime you peeked into the computer room during lunch, guess what the kids
Yeah, it
were
was-
playing?
Unreal Tournament, Quake, or Tribes, right? Like,
Yep.
yeah, I never got
Fucking
into
Tribes
it.
Ascend.
Oh,
Oh,
I fucking loved Unreal. Unreal was fucking just heroin to me. Quake was alright. I liked Quake, but like Unreal was like that was the good shit.
sure.
Well, once again, good thing right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Half-Life, Ninja, how do you feel about Half-Life?
Yeah, Half-Life is good, but I think I enjoyed it more for the story than like the gunplay.
I generally agree with that sentiment. I think the where Half-Life shines is its story and world building, not so much its Like I think the gravity gun in 2 is really neat.
Yes, yeah,
It is a
it's cool,
fun
right?
toy,
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
But I generally agree that it's. I think that my love of the shooter game comes from the fact that once again my what I really love about a lot of video games is I'm very much core gameplay loop guy, and story. If and this is why I have trouble with Western RPGs and why I have trouble with even to a lesser extent JRPGs is if your core gameplay loop sucks, I do not want to play your game.
Mm-hmm.
And Western RPGs sacrifice like their almost entire core gameplay loop to service the story and world. You know,
Right. Yeah.
like
yeah,
Which,
and
they're
and many of them like don't even have good stories. So it's like, why are you doing this?
well, in the case of like the ones who are doing it that in that sense, like like a Fallout 3 or a something like that, it's like it's the level of freedom is the argument, which I get, but like once again, my patience level with that is just so unbelievably fucking thin.
Sure.
Um, um, and I realized that like I might be weird in that sense. Because like I know tons of people who are like, oh yeah, I play games for the story, and I'm like, that's weird. Okay, I guess. Um, let's see.
Oh, you know what?
But
Doom Eternal, Doom and Doom
Doom and
Eternal
Doom
were fucking
Eternal are
great.
so good.
Those games were fucking great.
Ugh.
I actually played some Doom Eternal last night.
Oh, interesting.
Oddly enough, like, well, because like I was like, I've wanted to fix my Redfall achievement situation,
Mm-hmm.
and I know Doom Eternal has a bunch of odd achievement numbers,
Right.
and I'm like, maybe I can luck into it. Um, so, hold on one second. Someone's messaging me about something. But yeah, like it's Doom and Doom Eternal were exceptionally good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like those games have such a good core gameplay loop, but they also do have pretty good stories if you bother to go look for them.
Sure.
Um,
I believe that.
so
You think they're working on the third one?
God,
if
I hope so.
that leak is true, they're working on a prequel.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Which, considering
Doom.
every last bit of that leak has been true,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, I
Doom
am
guy
gonna
before he was Doom guy.
I'm gonna bet that I'm gonna take a bet and say, hey, we're getting a Doom prequel in the next 2 to 3 years.
Doom Pre-Eternal. Ah.
I
Jesus Christ, if that's what they call it.
That'd be great. No,
It would be so
that
good.
would be such a Wii U ass name for it.
um. All right, cool. We need 2,000 more.
2000.
I like TF2 more than Valorant
Sure.
and
I
more than
also
Overwatch.
I like TF2 more than I like um the Valorant for sure. And like I even just look at Valorant, I'm like, oh, your Counter Strike meets Overwatch. Fuck this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then I I liked Overwatch more when it was less competitive and complicated than TF2. But then TF2 got like, or not TF2, Overwatch 2 just like totally catered towards its esports crowd. And I was just like, fuck this. And then I played some Overwatch 2. Funnily enough, I played some Overwatch 2 because like I heard like all your achievements carry over to the Steam version. So
Hmm.
I was just like, oh, cool, I'll get a bunch of free Steam achievements. All right,
Right.
fuck it, sure. Because I played a lot of that game. Like the first year that game came out, I spent like $500, $600 on it.
Damn.
I played so much Overwatch 1 during that first year. And then they started to recycle some skins during the holiday events. And I kind of realized what I don't like about Overwatch. Overwatch is a game that is literally entirely dependent on your team. And you can't carry in Overwatch.
Right.
Like you can do really well, and that'll help a kind of middling team do better, but you'll still probably lose if the other team is just better as a whole.
Yeah.
Versus like in Call of Duty or Halo or Battlefield, I can perform so well in those games that I can carry bad teams.
Hmm.
And I like that. I like because I will have played games in Overwatch 2 where it's like I fucking got like 35 kills and 3 deaths and played perfectly as Reaper or Pharah or even Reinhardt, but it means fuck all because the rest of my team is morons.
You don't play League either, though, right?
League of Legends? No, I think that game
Yeah.
is fucking garbage.
I
I
think
did
the
not
game
like.
modes in the not League game modes in that game are great.
Oh, ARAM? Yeah, ARAM's fun.
Yeah, ARAM and TFT. I play a lot of TFT.
No, holy shut up! Please tell me those things will be right around there. Yeah, when you fall off, that like okay, they'll be in that general vicinity, so
Yeah,
I just have to
yeah.
make it back there. So yeah, but nah, man, like I don't enjoy League of Legends at fucking all. Like I actually dated a girl who was super into it. So I got the opportunity to play a whole fucking ton of League during that relationship. And man, that also solidified my opinion of if you like League of Legends, you're probably a bad person. Like everyone I know who played League and still plays League is a terrible human being.
They're all assholes, right? Like,
Yeah, like it's weird. I don't know, like I know, Aaron, you and I have talked about how like different games attract different people.
Yep.
And like the League of Legends community is like universally shitty people.
So sound
Like
off in the
it's
comments.
like legitimately like
You need
this is
to get out of it. Oh.
holy shit! I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Wait, what?
What just
What killed
happened?
me?
that was weird.
At least it's easy to get back up there.
The fatal pole.
But no, like, like everyone I know who like played a lot of League and took League seriously ended up being at minimum like a giant jerk, or if they're not a giant jerk, they're just a terrible human being for other reasons. Case in point, that girl I dated who was really into League ended up cheating on me.
Ugh.
So,
Well,
good, yeah,
there's a
no,
reputation.
and then also like League is this case where I don't think it's as good as other MOBAs. Like I don't think it's as good as a fun hangout game as Heroes, and I
Well,
also
no.
don't think it's as fun, like as good as a competitive game as Dota.
Right.
So it's just like, who is this for?
It came in at the
Yeah.
right time.
They did.
Oh yeah, it came out in like 09, and then it had the benefit of being free to play and being able to run on the shittiest of shitty computers.
Yep.
Like their League had a lot going for it, and it's still like super fucking smart. Like I'm not gonna like that part of League of Legends is fucking like absolutely goddamn brilliant. Fuck, where did I go up here that made that shit fall apart? I was like so panicked running. Oh, it was down
There's
here. That's
that.
right.
Watch out for the fatal pole. Okay.
Wait, where are the souls?
You have them.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, shit. Now we need to figure out our way back.
By the end of this, you need to just know this place like the back of your hand. Oh,
Oh
shit.
my
You definitely
God.
need to remember this. Remember how you got here.
But yeah, no. If you're in the comments, and I might
Play League
clip
of
that for
Legends.
play League of Legends. Let us know. I might have to go back and clip this and be like, all right, I'm gonna upload this to TikTok and see what the zeitgeist says. You know,
I don't know.
and it doesn't help that like every time I hear people talk about League, the entire thing is like, oh yeah, I stopped because like the entire community is like super toxic.
Yep.
Like it doesn't help for
Nope.
sure. Like as much as like the Dota community is not like the nicest place in the world, but compared to League of Legends, the Dota community seems like a bunch of fucking saints.
Right.
I've been working on the railroad.
Wonder what the Rocket League community is like.
12-year-olds?
Also super shitty.
That's great. It just seems
Oh,
like
yeah,
a game
'cause
that's just all about having fun with cars and soccer balls and.
No, it is not. It is nope.
Well, it certainly seems like that when I shut off everyone's mic like I do every game now.
Yeah, I actually was playing. I've been playing Madden Online recently, and I the amount of trash talk I get from some people is fucking hilarious. Like it is so funny, and they'll get so salty about some of the ways I handle things in that game. Oh my god.
Well.
I'm literally just creating this fucking soul snowball again. Alright, let's do it again. By the time I get back down here, I'll probably be able to level up twice. No, but, no, but yeah, like, it's so funny. Like, man, why are you blitzing all the time? Why are you running all the time? I'm like, why don't you stop it?
Why don't you stop it?
You know, like this one game against this Eagles player, he's like getting so frustrated by the blitzes, and he beats them like twice with slants, and then like never goes back to it. I'm like, this is not. Like, I'm gonna keep blitzing until you fucking can show me that you're gonna fucking actually do something against it.
Right.
You know, I'm already playing it as the Broncos. You get enough of a handicap, sir.
Exactly. Well, who was he playing as?
The Eagles.
Oh my god, okay.
They are literally the best team in Madden right now. Like I will occasionally play with San Francisco when I'm tired of just having every game just feel like a drag out chore.
Right.
You know, and then like these dudes just coming out here with like, what the fuck? Why does that do so much damage? Coming out here being like fucking like, why are you running so well? Well, you know, just like because I can't pass the ball because Russell Wilson's my quarterback.
Yep.
And and I'm blitzing every play because my defense outside of two players is so terrible that I basically have to create pressure. Oh.
But also, you don't stop it.
Yeah, like it's just like, and to his credit, he like tried screen passes, and I'm just like that's not the worst idea, but I was still getting there, so.
Yep.
How that. Like literally, I'm like in one-on-one man coverage. Just slants. All you gotta do, homie, is like just slants,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll do fine. So
Gotta have some pattern recognition. Gotta figure out how to analyze people.
Yeah, and to be fair, I bait people in interceptions a lot.
Sure.
Like strategy that will work, that will win you a lot of fucking Madden games online. Everybody, is what you do. You blitz a shit ton, then you come out in that same formation and do zone coverage, and a lot of people are just automatically thinking you're gonna blitz because of the formation you're in, and they'll think that, oh, I got a free route, and then what?
Huh.
They'll think, oh, I got a free route, and then, well, off to the races you go.
Right.
They'll throw a pick, and then the game will snowball in your favor, hopefully. Unless your quarterback is Russell Wilson, then yeah, no,
And
I've
good
had
luck to
like
you.
like when I go to play with like the Niners, it's like so much easier. I can't even imagine what it's like playing with like the Eagles or Dolphins.
That's amazing. Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. I don't know. I've been watching football. I don't want
Yeah,
to get
so
too
have
deep. I don't want to get too deep into football talk because we're playing video games here, you know. But man, it was funny that the two undefeated teams lost against teams that were just like
garbage.
not good. And so now at that 6-week critical benchmark, everyone's just like, maybe this team will do it.
I mean, people are talking about the Lions, right? Like,
Right,
they're
yeah.
5-1. Like, that's wild to
That's
talk
weird.
about. You know, like I'm already looking at the NFL draft as a Broncos fan.
Exactly.
You know, I'm like, can't wait to watch the draft this year. It's gonna be so good. You know,
It's a weird year, but I'm enjoying it for the most part, just because it's chaotic, not because any of my teams are doing good or anything.
yeah, the Ravens are doing well at least.
They're okay.
You know,
I do not
like,
have confidence that they're gonna make it, but
no, I wouldn't either. But you know, like I think as far as like granted, my standards for being a fan have fallen so far.
yep.
But like you know, like I'm sitting here going like, oh man, a 9-7 team, that'd be real good right now.
Right.
Yeah, a winning record. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did it.
Hey, look at that. All right. Now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see if we have any items to get that 4,000 up to what, probably like 8,200.
You have to have a couple.
Yeah, 8,200. So we'll see. I have one. Woo! Let's grind.
Woo! All right, back into it.
But yeah, no, being no, so I'm sure you've seen that video I post after every Broncos loss and even sometimes win, the new worst game ever.
Sure, yeah.
And like that same dude did a video today of like all the Broncos fuck ups since Gary Kubiak retired after 2016.
Oh man.
Oh, that was something. That was the only thing that kind of gives me hope is this like new coach. Is like, you know, like it's like, okay, he's getting rid of players who aren't trying or performing. You know, so like here's hoping that this team can get to a point where it's watchable.
Yeah, we'll see. You can hope. You can always hope.
I mean, if it keeps going the way it's going, hey, I'm gonna be a 49ers fan.
For this year, and maybe next year, and maybe next year.
So then, you know, my wardrobe's gonna get a lot more red soon.
Yeah. Blend in with
yeah.
the masses in Reno.
Because I just like I was all about rooting for the Broncos even in tough times, but after that 70-20 game, I was like, I can't do this anymore.
That was wild. For a number of reasons.
You mean it's our ex-ball, like, oh god, the fact that like the coach doing it was just like our ex-ball boy who like desperately wanted to interview for the job when we were looking for a head coach, but instead we chose fucking Nathaniel Hackett,
Yep.
who is tied, fun fact, for the worst record in Broncos history.
Great, yay! All right.
Yep. .250 win percentage, baby.
But who was their offensive coordinator?
Last year?
No, this year.
I forget his name, but he was the dude that was like from the Saints.
Oh. They
He
gave
was
someone the
the-
game ball. That game.
Oh, that was their. So that was their ex-head coach. That was so the Nathaniel Hackett is now the offensive coordinator for the Jets.
Oh, for the Jets. Oh, so that was a different embarrassment for
Yes.
the Broncos. Okay.
No, we have been getting embarrassed all season.
Yes,
First
but
game
there was some
this-
like
this-
special stuff that's happened this year.
Yeah, no. Every week it's something new. Like the first week of the season, we lost to our terrible ex-head coach, Josh McDaniels.
Oh my God,
That-
that's right. Fucking.
Then the second week of the season, we proceeded to blow a 21-3 lead and lose, I believe it was 34-31. I forget what our connection to them was. I forget if it was I think it was another coaching situation. Not a head coach. Then we proceed to play the Dolphins, whose defensive coordinator was an ex-head coach of ours, and their head coach is a former ball boy for the Broncos and a giant Broncos fan, who proceeded to who we didn't interview when we needed a head coach. Instead, we took Nathaniel Hackett. Then we beat the god awful Bears with a massive comeback. But then proceeded to play the Jets, and our ex-coach Nathaniel Hackett was their offensive coordinator, and we embarrassed the ever-loving shit out of ourselves. To be fair, is one of the 2 games this season where our defense looked good, so at least we didn't make Nathaniel Hackett look good. We still lost.
Yeah. But still.
Okay. We still lost, but Oh, and then it didn't help that our current head coach, talked about Nathaniel Hackett during the offseason, saying, "Oh yeah, that was like one of the worst coaching jobs I've ever seen,
Oof.
ever." So. And then we lost to the rival Chiefs, which I mean, everyone expected that. So
Yeah. Yes. That's not.
In fact, the more disappointing part about that game is like we have a historically bad defense. We hold the all-star offense Chiefs to a whopping 19 points, but couldn't get our offense going at all.
Nope.
So.
It's good.
Oh,
it's good
and
times.
yep. So I don't know who. I think we play the Bills this week. So that's going to be a game where we get our asses handed to us in fucking strong fashion. So yeah, it's going to be great. It's
Gonna be good.
Great. I'm really the real pride of our season is on Christmas Eve we play the currently also 1-5 Patriots.
Yay, that'll be fun.
Yep, that's the Christmas Eve game for the whole nation. Sunday Night Football.
Oh boy, that's a rough Christmas Eve.
Yep. I hope Merry Christmas, the gift of god awful football.
And just a notice on the bottom of the screen. It's a Wonderful Life is playing on Channel 4.
Go watch A Christmas Story on TNT.
There you go. Yeah.
Last year's Christmas game, everyone thought like, both these teams aren't very good. It'll be sort of fun to watch, and then we got blown out. And then to make it worse, it was a Nickelodeon game, so not only are we playing like shit, Patrick Starr is telling us how badly we're playing.
That's right. I remember that. Yep.
And then the next day we fired our head coach, and boy fucking howdy. Yeah.
That'll do it. If nothing else.
I feel like, having the worst record in team history combined with getting humiliated on national television on Christmas Day by Patrick Starr,
Yep. I hope it was Patrick that did it. I hope that like someone higher up like got their kid shared it with them. It's like, oh fuck. Oh. I've actually had to sit and watch this show with my children, and this character should not be dunking on us.
Just because the Waltons family owns the Broncos now, I like the idea of fucking Rob Walton just sitting down at Christmas and being like, "Wow, look at his kid, his grandkid coming up to him, and being like, yeah, look at the Broncos. They're like Patrick Starr is commentating the game, and just Patrick Starr just just like, okay, some changes need to be made."
Russell Wilton, more like. I don't know. I remember them being decent.
Yeah, I remember it being really funny. I do remember that. Like, even as someone who has like seething at the team, I'm like, okay, that's pretty good.
I mean, at some point you have to laugh.
Yeah. No, we currently have a 16-game losing streak going against the Chiefs, so that's cool.
The streak's breaking. Streak's gonna break.
No, it's not.
The streak's gonna break.
And then we have like a 6-game losing streak to the Raiders going on.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Like, that's not even a good team. Like, the Chiefs, I understand, they're like almost a dynasty.
Right.
But the fucking
Raiders just lost Derek Carr. Jimmy Garoppolo has not been. He's been getting hit.
Jimmy Garoppolo has been like, I was shocked that trade mainly just because of like the whole, Jimmy Garoppolo is never healthy. Why in the world would you sign him ever? That's the whole reason he is still not San Francisco's quarterback, is the man cannot stay healthy. I think he's played one full season his whole career.
Jeez.
Yeah. Like, there is something that like bosses and like people that I've talked to always bring up, and one thing that is very important for any job is you actually need to show up.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like, I've literally had managers tell me like, this is like literally the most important part of this job is like, you're here every day.
Right. Yeah.
Apparently it's that hard to find reliable people.
It can be. Man, trying to hire some people at times has been. It can be a struggle because the basics. Like, I understand, like, needing to understand the details of a business and how the little intricacies that make it work, but like the basic stuff that, like, if you nail them, you can hang on to most jobs. Doesn't happen a lot sometimes.
Show up on time, follow dress code.
Right.
Like, as much as I don't like it, it's very much it's very, very true of how it'll help.
Just
Ninja, you think I should get a little more health, or should I hit a little harder?
Go strength.
All right.
Does strength actually up the damage, or is that just to wield certain weapons?
It depends on the weapon. Some weapons scale with strength.
Okay.
Yeah, this weapon scales with strength. So.
I saw it was flashing it as at risk before. Did you fix that?
Yeah, I repaired it. I spent the 280 souls to fix it.
Nice.
Nice
and easy fix. Oh god.
Yeah, like Ninja, I like going to you for work stuff for obvious reasons. In your experience, is it just like that hard to find people who just like show up on time?
Yeah.
Yep.
To just but even the bare minimum, just hey, show up on time. Like,
it's hard, man. Some people just can't do it.
Like, it's so funny to me. It's so funny. Uh, no, I've never really had a problem with showing up on time. That's never been like at any point in my life when it came to work, at least. Like other shit, yes, totally. But like when it comes to like my day job, the stuff that pays my bills, like
Oh,
okay,
Well,
all right.
yep. But the stuff that like pays my bills and shit, like never really had too much of an issue with it.
no, me neither. Like, I don't get it either. But like, some people really have trouble getting up in the morning.
Well, okay, so I've been watching this fucking shit. Well, like, but then like there are other jobs that are like during the day, dude.
Right, right.
Like I once worked a job like when I was at AT&T, my shift was 1:30 in the afternoon until 10 at night. You know, like or like when I was a caregiver, I had grave shift. It was like 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. until 8 in the morning. You know, like come on now.
I don't know.
That job was nice because you had paid lunch.
Nice.
Every other part of that job was miserable, but the paid lunch was pretty sick. Not gonna lie.
It's probably one of the
It was like
coolest parts of the dishwashing job at the stadium was that you would often, when you were cleaning dishes after a game, you would get the stadium food, and it's like shit. All right.
fuck yeah. No, that was a cool part about working at casinos. Was when I worked at Circus, they ruined it halfway through, but like the food quality went down massively. But at first, like got like free food, man, like free lunch, and it was like a really good lunch too. And then like Microsoft had its like absurdly cheap cafe. Like you get like salmon, fries, and like a drink for like $5.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. According to Stella, the food quality has gone down recently, though, and it's gotten a little more expensive.
A good combination.
Also, they switched from a Coke Freestyle machine to a whatever the Pepsi equivalent is.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
I
seen
know.
a Pepsi freestyle machine in my life.
I know, and I was just like, and I'm just like, and I worked for a vendor, who or like a company that carried Pepsi products, and this is totally a cost cutting measure because Pepsi products are like significantly enough cheaper to carry than Coke products,
Right.
basically. So this is totally just a bullshit cost cutting measure. You know, because Microsoft needs to cut costs of all companies. You know, they have a
Yeah, yeah,
monopoly.
man. They owe 29 billion to the IRS. They gotta make it up somewhere.
It's true. It's very true.
Fucking Microsoft, yeah, but you know they own half of the main cloud infrastructure with Azure. They fucking own like they basically have a monopoly in desktop fucking operating systems. They the Google equivalent sucks, so you know like the Google equivalent is terrible. So you know, they basically have a monopoly on productivity software, especially in the business space.
Yep.
You know, like you telling me this fucking company fucking shit canning 10,000 workers and doing all this other shit, like I was just like, all right, I guess, sure. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I heard an ad on the radio the other day that they're like, "Do you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS?"
No.
They're serious. They'll come after you. And I was like, I wonder if they've contacted Microsoft.
Right.
They have. Well, like, I mean, that's how
We're
people found
we're
out
here to
about
help.
that. I like the idea of one of those companies contacting Microsoft. You're right. They're funny.
Right?
That's funny.
It's hilarious.
You know, and then like, you know, my personal beef with them is like, oh yeah, we're gonna pay our vendors who do all this processing for us a low amount to where, well, it might actually be the vendor just shaving all the profits off the top. That's probably the real answer there. But it's like, yeah, $16.75 an hour to process government contracts worth millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're hiring at right now. Because that makes sense. Yeah. Fucking Lord. I want to make it clear we're rooting for Microsoft in the gaming space because we don't want a Sony monopoly. That's the reason.
I mean,
Make...
again, it's the underdog. If someone's on top, I want the other to succeed.
Yeah.
And it's, okay. I feel like we bring this up every few episodes, whether that be Let's Play or the podcast. But let's get into it again. Look, in 2013, Xbox fucked up real bad, and Sony said, we're not going to change. We're going to be, it's going to be a more powerful console, but it's going to be the console experience you know and love. And that's what it took. They kept making good games for it. They kept the momentum going from where they were at the end of the previous generation, and then just kept doing the thing. And that's good. But man, I want people to start competing and start doing crazy things, which is why we were beating the drum for Game Pass so long. Like,
well, and I mean, in the case of Sony, like, you can kind of see them taking an inch by inch approach to being like, we can kind of do what we want.
right.
Like that. Like the price increase on Plus, like this year alone, like the price increase on Plus, hold on, fuck.
Yeah, try not to die. Nice. That shouldn't have worked.
The price increase on Plus, the fact that our digital edition of our Slim console not only costs more money, but also is missing a stand that if you want to stand it vertically.
Yeah.
That the other system has, the original. So, you're getting a little more storage, though, so that's nice.
It's nice. I do like storage.
I do, too. It's why I put extra fuck.
This is not good.
It's I like extra storage, which is why I put an extra terabyte into my PS5 and my other one. Oh, god damn it! Wait, was that other one coming through the floor? Oh my god.
Yep.
Happy 150 deaths. Yep.
Bam, 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 bam.